which we will find out in a moment. It's not as horrible as I've just made it sound, I promise. Find your comfortable feet. Feel yourself grounding down. Roll your shoulders back and down and then relax them. Gently close your eyes. Gently rock your head from side to side, take an ear to each shoulder, just try and loosen off any tension we've got in our neck, and then gently just nod your head forwards and back, not taking it too far back, just working through that neck. Even add some little circles if it feels nice. Just releasing off that tension and then just coming to stillness in the centre, raising the crown of your head towards the ceiling. And just check in with our lower back, as we were just talking about. And we don't want to arch our back. For me, it means I need to gently just tuck my pelvis underneath slightly, making sure that tailbone is going straight down towards the floor. My hands are just resting on my thighs. And make sure you're not gripping in the thighs. If you're not comfortable with your legs crossed, you can stretch your legs out. And just gently grant yourself permission, taking the next hour for yourself. Noticing how your body feels. Noticing how your breath feels and noticing how your mind feels. And just even as you begin to settle into this stillness, feel any tension just coming out of your body. Feel yourself letting go of the 358 different things we've still got to do this week. Just gently let them go, none of them needed here tonight. And then notice the breath coming in and out through the nostrils. Just gently feeling that. Inhale the cooler breath coming in, and then as you exhale, gently feel the warmer air coming out, not changing the breath, just being aware of it and noticing it. And with all of your focus on your breath, you're clearing your mind, just following my voice. Lovely, we're going to lengthen our breath, so we expand our belly, we draw our breath up into our chest, not forced, just longer. And then as we exhale, we allow our chest to come down, our belly to come down. And again, at the length of your breath, so not matching it to my words, you're breathing in. And then as you exhale, you're softly letting go. Nice, long, slow breaths. And you're filling your body up with energy, with prana, with your life force. And then as you exhale, you're letting go of anything you don't need. Nice, long, slow breaths. Wonderful. You're going to slowly open your eyes, bring your gaze back into the room, hands on the fronts of the legs. I want you to roll through those shoulders, exhaling down. You can even lean into it a little bit, just gently start to feel that in the spine, almost like a little bit of a seated cat-cow, just working through each individual little vertebrae. Keeping those shoulders rolled down, ignoring any crunchy noises you might hear in the neck or your shoulders. And just however it feels nice for you, just slow and control with your breath. So inhale forwards maybe, and then exhale back. Lovely. We'll do this one more time and then just come to stillness in the centre. Roll through the shoulders. Exhaling down. I'm going to lift both my arms up, lift up some of that energy. Look up towards your fingers and then gently bring them back down towards the side. And again, lift up, palms upwards, stretch up. Palms come together, and then down in front of the heart space. Lovely, inhale, stretch up, reach up, look up. Exhale, palms come down. This time we take the arms wide as we lengthen, and then we gently bring our left hand down to our hip. So I'm going to keep my fingertips on the floor, just near me. I lengthen up out of my rib cage and then just lean over towards the side. Good, nice deep breath in here, breathing all the way from the hip, all the way up to the fingertips. And exhale, good. Try not to lift up in the shoulders. Wonderful, I'm going to take a deep breath in here and then I'm going to lean forwards, bring my chest down towards my knee, and I'm going to walk both of my hands just onto the floor, just either side of my knee. And just notice a little bit of stretch here, going up maybe through the bum, maybe in your outer thigh. Come up on your fingertips, and as you breathe in, lift up and look forwards. And then exhale and just soften down again here. So try and keep your neck in line with your spine, just looking down towards the floor. Good, I'm going to inhale, lift up onto my fingers, and as I exhale, I walk towards the centre. Holding it here, I plant my hands down, just a little bit of a forward bend. Now, we don't want to strain in that lower back. You can rock into it a little bit. You can just feel where it feels nice. Try and drop those shoulders down away from your ears, and just look down towards the floor here. You might get a little bit of stretch in your bum cheeks as well. Lovely, I'm going to inhale and walk those hands back up towards the centre. And exhale here, good. Inhale, both arms come up, palms come together, down in front of the heart space. I'm going to turn to the left. So I bring my left elbow back, my right elbow forwards. And I just gently look over my left shoulder, feeling that little twist, feeling that little pull maybe in your middle or your upper back. Good. Inhale towards the centre and hold it here. Take a deep breath in, stretch up, look up. Hands come down to the side. Whatever leg you've got in front, we're going to swap. You're going to fold your legs the weird way. Find your seat. Take a deep breath in and stretch up, palms come together. Down in front of the heart space. Good. Inhale, push up, press up, look up. Exhaling down. Wonderful. This time we take the arms wide as we go up, and then we bring our right hand down just near our hip. We're going to lengthen up with our left arm and then gently just come over towards the side. So it's more up than over. Just feel that stretch. Nice long breath in. Nice long breath out. Lovely. One more breath in here, and then I'm going to lean forwards, just bringing my left hand down, bringing my chest down towards my thigh. Walking my hands in front and just noticing how it feels here. Again, if you're getting any pulling or any tweaking, you can just bring the hands back. It's not about how deep we go. Good, lift up on those fingertips, look forwards as we lengthen, and then exhale and gently plant those palms down. Lovely, lift up again, inhale, we're going to come back towards the centre. And then hold it here, palms go down. And again, just notice how it feels. If you're tight in the hips, you can bring your hands closer towards you. You can gently rock into it, whatever feels nice, just easing out in that lower back. And again, the neck and extension of the spine, so we don't want to lift our chin up, don't want to squish our head into our shoulders. Good, we're going to inhale, walk our hands up, come to seated, lovely. Inhale, we stretch up, palms come together. Down in front of the heart space. Keep those elbows high. We take a breath here. We're going to twist to the right, gently turning round. Good. So really pull back in that right shoulder. Feel that twist in the waist. Try not to grip onto any tension in your thighs. Lovely. Inhale towards the centre and then just lace your fingers together. So push away with the arms here. Drop down in the shoulders. You can drop your chin towards your chest. Notice if you've got any tightness in your neck and your shoulders. Holding the imaginary beach ball, we're pulling away with the arms, elbows are bent. Lovely, let's inhale, reach up. Leave them up, exhale and relax them down. Think of a ballerina, so still got the elbows nice and bent. Now, if you want a slightly deeper stretch in your shoulder blades, you can lift your arms up and then take them back a couple of inches. And then slot your shoulders back down. If that isn't comfortable, just pull straight up. Get a bit more of an opening on the chest. Lovely. Release your hands, lengthen up, and then gently bring your hands down just behind you. So your fingers are going to face me. You're going to take your legs out in front. And you're going to very gently just bring one knee in towards the centre, one to the side. So make sure you're not collapsing in your lower back, just slowly easing off in those hips. Wonderful, come towards the centre and push yourself back up. We're going to come onto all fours, nice little tabletop position, press down into those fingertips, press into the tops of the feet, find that nice square flat back here and really grip with those fingertips as well, a little cat-cow. So at the length of your breath, you lift up with the tailbone as you gently just look past the end of your mat. And then as you exhale, you draw up through the navel, round through the shoulders, chin to the chest. So work with your spine. Think of each individual little vertebrae here, just gently warming them up, getting some oxygen to them, getting some blood flow to them, circulation going. Good. Do another couple of these just at the length of your breath. Lovely. And then whichever way you are, just come back to your neutral spine. Take your knees a little bit wide, just come into a little child's pose, pushing the bottom back towards the heels. So I want you to draw your arms back. You can rest your head on the floor, you can rest it on your hands. If you're not feeling the deep stretch today, you can even stack your hands here, but try not to have all of your weight on your elbows. Try and draw those elbows back. Try and have your weight on your forehead or on your third eye. Taking a long breath in. And exhale. Lovely, one more time. And exhale. Wonderful, let's press into those hands, lift ourselves up, come back to our tabletop position. So we always do some core in yoga anyway. We're going to just start with a nice little bird dog. So it's going to be opposite arm to opposite leg. But we're going to hold it. So I want those arms nice and straight, that little crease in the arm forwards. I'm already drawing up through the belly and I'm pressing into the tops of my feet. I'm going to take my right arm and my left leg out in front and out behind. Now keep looking down towards the floor, really press into the top of your right foot. Grip with those fingertips on the left, drawing up through the core and not collapsing into that right hip. We hold for one more breath and then you gently lower down. Good, just take a breath here. We're going to do the same the other side. So we're going to lengthen out, holding for longer again. Pressing the floor away, lifting up through the chest. Keep your gaze down towards the mat, reaching away. We hold for one more breath. We exhale and down, straight into the other side. Our right arm and our left leg comes out. Now if you collapse into that right hip, you're going to lose the core here. So really draw up through that navel and press everything away. Hold for one more breath, and then we exhale and down. One more time, left arm, right leg, we come out. Good, pressing the floor away. Keep that neck in line with the spine. Holding for one more breath, and then we exhale and down. Lovely, just a little rock side to side. Perfect. You're going to take your left leg out to the side. It will be off the mat just for a gate pose. Try and line the arch of your foot up with your knee. Pressing down into the top of your foot at the back. You're going to walk your hands backwards and gently lengthen all the way up through the hip here. I'm going to squeeze my bottom underneath and engage my core. Pressing down into the foot. Take a deep breath in. Both arms come up. Keep them up. Does your knee hurt?
Yeah. Right now.
Do you want a blanket?
I think it will. Sorry.
No, don't see it. Everyone else okay? Yeah. Oh. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your left hand down to your straight leg. Gently reach your right arm over, so you're getting a lovely stretch all the way down the side. Now you can hold it here if that's enough. Feel it on your inner thighs, make sure you're not collapsing in the waist. If you want a slightly deeper stretch, you can lift up onto your heel, don't lock out the knee, and then you can turn and look up past your right elbow. Now make sure your core is engaged. Nice long breath in, pressing into the top of that foot at the back. Good. Gently plant your left foot down. Bring your gaze back towards the centre. We lift both arms up. Relax your shoulders down. Good. Nice deep breath here. We're going to go the other way. So I'm going to bring my right hand down towards the floor. Now, as I bring it down, I want to keep my knee under my hip without squishing my bottom out behind. So I bring my hand down. You might have to slide this leg in a little bit. And I'm going to lift up towards the ceiling. Good, nice deep breath in here, drawing up through those obliques, those lovely little side muscles. Good, nice deep breath in and exhale. If you're feeling energetic, you can lift up your left leg just to hip height, you don't have to. All options, remember. flexing the foot, pushing away with the heel, and then we gently lower that down. Now engage your core, press into your left foot, use your top arm to come up. So use the arm, come up slowly. Wonderful, take a deep breath in, stretch up. Gently fold forwards with control, bringing your hands down. Draw that knee in, gently have a little wag side to side. Okay, obviously the same on the other side. I take my right leg out towards the side, plant it down, pressing down into the top of my left foot. I slowly walk my hands backwards, lengthening up through the front of the left thigh, squeezing that bottom, engaging the core. I'm going to lengthen up with both arms, pressing up, but relax those shoulders down. Good. We take our right hand down to our straight leg, lengthening with the left arm, coming over towards the side. So feel that strengthening down the side of the body. Doesn't have to be very deep, planting yourself down. If you want a slightly more intense stretch on your inner thigh, and who wouldn't? You don't have to. You can lift up your heel, you can look up past your left elbow, keeping that bottom squeezed under. Nice long breath. And exhale. Lovely. Plant that foot down. Reach both arms up towards the centre. I'm going to go the other side. So I'm going to bring my left hand down towards the floor, planting it down and trying not to collapse on our front leg. You might need to bring the other leg in. Holding it here, we're reaching up. It's just a kneeling half moon. I'm useless at doing these standing. I can lift up the leg if I want, don't have to. Good. Engaging through the core. One more breath. And then gently lower down. Good. Now draw yourself up using this top arm, reaching all the way up. Arms come down to the side. We lift all the way up. You're going to gently fold forwards, coming down with control. Planting your hands down, knees come together. Give me a little wag side to side. Okay, so you're going to tuck your toes. We're going to come into a tabletop hover. If this is getting too much for the knees or the wrists, we won't be down here much longer. You're going to gently press into those fingertips, and all you're going to do is lift your knees just a couple of inches off the floor. So my back stays nice and flat, I'm drawing up through the navel, and I'm just going to lift my knees a couple of inches. If you go too high, you're losing it on the core, so really draw through that belly and think of that nice flat back. Good, make sure you're pushing back into those toes as well. You've got your weight spread all the way through the four corners. Take a breath in here, and then exhale. Drop the knees, active child, just lengthen back. Bring your forehead down to the mat and just relax off here. Good, nice deep breath in, and exhale. Wonderful, you're going to come forwards and we're going to do that again. So coming into your tabletop position with your toes tucked, you're pressing the floor away, drawing up through the core. You're going to lift those knees, and as you lift the knees, you draw up through the belly. Keep your gaze down and hold with long, slow breaths. Nice deep breaths in and exhale. Good, one more breath. And then exhale, we drop the knees, we lengthen down, pushing back into our active child. You will be feeling that potentially down the fronts of your thighs as well. Nice long breath in and exhale. Good. Now slide your hands forwards, and this time when you bring your weight forwards, your wrists are in front of your shoulders. Just getting ready for our first downward dog. But I want you to check first of all that when you come forwards, you'll kind of come forwards into a half plank. So you want it so when you move forward, your shoulders end up over your wrists, and you've got a nice straight line. So just gently rock backwards and forwards, engaging through the core. Nice, and try and keep your feet and your hands in this position. Whenever you're ready, we're going to come up, keeping a little bend in the knee for our first downward dog. Taking the knees up, taking the tailbone high, dropping the head, looking back towards the toes.
And then draw those shoulder blades outwards. Gently feel that head relax down between your elbows, pushing the tailbone up towards the ceiling and also drawing up through the navel as well. Nice long breath in here and exhale. Good. Bend your right knee and straighten your left leg and then swap. So just slowly walk through the legs, just feeling that stretch down the back. If your hamstrings are very tight, keep it nice and small. Don't try and push the heel down too much. Good. We're going to hold for one more breath and then lift both of our heels and slowly bring them both down towards the floor. Taking a breath in here and then we bring our knees down, active child's rest backwards. How are we going in the wrists? Okay, one more and then I'll bring you up. We can come back to this. Nice. Press into those hands. Let's lift ourselves up. We're going to lengthen up towards the ceiling into a downward dog. Tailbone goes high, tucking that core all the way underneath, lengthening the heels down to wherever is comfortable for you. Taking a nice long breath in here and exhale. Okay, we're going to walk our feet towards the front of the mat, just stepping into a little forward fold. Again, if you do have any back issues or tight hamstrings, maybe a little bit more of a bend in those knees, bringing your rib cage down over your thighs, letting the arms dangle down towards the floor, the crown of your head down towards the floor, and really planting each corner, each toe, every part of your foot. You're going to engage through the core as we come up to standing, using the muscles in our legs and lifting our arms up. We stretch up, our palms come together and down in front of the heart space. Good, and just find your strong mountain pose here. Make sure all of your foot is really pressing down, a softness in the knees, engaging up through the front of the thighs, tailbone towards the floor and core engaged. Good, I'm going to take a deep breath in, I'm going to lengthen up. I'm going to hold this up, arms straight, and relax the shoulders down. Good, I'm going to lengthen up with my breath, I'm going to lean to the left. Now as I lean to the left, I pull away with the arms, and I can feel a stretch all the way down the side of the body, all the way down the obliques. Make sure you don't bring your weight onto that other leg. Keep your bum engaged. Good, inhale up towards the centre. Exhale over towards the other side. Good, just to where it feels right for you, feeling that movement up the side of the waist, down the side of the body. Lovely, inhale up towards the centre, and then palms down in front of the heart space. So keep the arms nice and active here. Make sure your feet are parallel. We're going to come into a little chair pose. So, you're going to plant your feet down. Keep your gaze forwards, take a long breath in, and then as you exhale, push your bottom out behind, and then bend your knees. So come to wherever it feels right for you. Remember that pelvic tilt, so you really tilt underneath, and you really pull through that navel here. So yes, you will feel it in your thighs, but you're also working your core here, protecting your back. Take a nice deep breath in here, and exhale. Good, inhale, straighten, lift up, side bend to the left. Exhale and lengthen. Good, and again, inhale up towards the centre, and then over towards the other side. Inhale up towards the centre, and we come down into our chair, bringing our hands down in front of the chest. Good, nice deep breath in here. That's it, good. Now you can hold it here if this is enough. If you want to add a little twist, you're going to drop your right elbow down and lift your left elbow up, and you bring your palms so they're parallel to the floor as you look to the left. Now if you want to go deeper here, if you're bending your legs enough, you can bring your elbow all the way down towards your knee, but only if you're doing that with the legs dropping and that you're not just folding the top part of your body over. Good. Hold your chair, come back towards the centre, draw through that navel, exhale the other way. So you can just tilt, or you can bring your elbow down wherever it feels right for you. And really lift that right elbow up towards the ceiling. Good. One more breath here. And exhale. Good. Inhale, back towards the centre. Hold. Straighten, we come up. Lean to the left. Lovely. Inhale, up towards the centre. Lean to the right. Up towards the centre, palms down in front of the heart space. Okay, so all of this working your core, not a sit up inside. We're going to step back with our left leg. We keep the heel lifted, and then we drop and turn for a warrior two. So you're going to turn towards the left side of the room. Just take a moment here, just to line your heel up with the arch of your foot. Find the right length. Pressing down into both of your feet, watching that knee at the front. When you're there with the feet, you can lengthen your arms out, you can look towards your front fingertips. Good. Drop those shoulders here. Feel your core engaged. Squeeze that bottom underneath. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Good. I'm going to do it the same way as you, so it looks a bit easier for you. I'm going to lift my arms up, clasp my hands together and place them just behind my head. I'm opening my elbows out to each side. I take a deep breath in, and then as I exhale, I bring my right elbow down towards my right knee. Doesn't have to touch the knee. I inhale up towards the centre, using my obliques, using my tummy muscles, and then I go backwards. So my left arm goes back. Good. I inhale up towards the centre. And then I gently crunch down towards the front. That's it, keep facing the left wall. Inhale up towards the centre. And then gently just bring the elbow down. So we're not bending at the waist, we're just going side to side. Inhale up towards the centre. Right elbow towards the right knee. That's it, don't collapse in the waist. We come up towards the centre. And then we go back. Lovely, come up towards the centre, lengthen your arms out, come back into your warrior two. Wonderful. Straighten your front leg, palms come together, down in front of the heart space. Turn towards the front of the mat, and then step up. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. Little lean to the left. Good, inhale up towards the centre. Little lean to the right. Wonderful. Up towards the centre, palms come down. You're going to step back with your right leg. So step the foot back, keep the heel lifted, and then drop and turn to the right. Good. Lengthening out with the arms once you've got your feet in line. And find where it feels comfortable for your hips. You've got the strength in your front thigh. You're activating all the way down your back leg. Looking towards your front fingertips. To me, bend your left leg, there we go. You're going to lift up with the arms, you're going to bring them behind the head, opening out. Now, engaging in this core, which is working these little bits we have at the side. Nice deep breath in, and then as you exhale, you bring your elbow down towards your front knee. I'm doing the same side now. Inhale, up towards the centre. You're going to exhale the other way. Good, so you inhale forward, you come towards me, just gently squishing in that waist. Good, inhale up towards the centre and gently go back. We're going to do this 2 more times, so your legs aren't moving, we're just working the core from the waist. Doesn't have to be a big movement. Good, strength as you come up and then exhaling down. Good, 1 more time, each way. Back to the centre, we go back, and then we come up towards the centre. Good, lengthen out with your arms back into your warrior two. Straighten your front leg, lift up, palms together, and down in front of the heart space. You're going to turn your body towards the front of the mat and step up. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. Lean to the right. Good. And again, inhale up towards the centre, you're going to lean to the left. Inhale up towards the centre, come into your chair. Pushing your bottom out behind, lengthening back. Good, nice deep breath in here. And exhale. Okay, we're going to twist, dropping our left elbow down, our right elbow up, turning to look to the right. We inhale back towards the centre, holding our chair, and then we twist the other way. Drop your right elbow down, left elbow up. Inhale up towards the centre, hold it here. You're going to lengthen. Palms come down in front of the heart space. So we step back with our left leg for our downward dog. We're just repeating what we've already, downward dog, warrior two. We're opening out to the side, lengthening through the arms, find the strength in your warrior. You know what's coming next now. I'm going to lift my arms up, my hands come behind my back. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, elbow comes down. Inhale up towards the centre, elbow goes towards the back. Inhale up towards the centre, one more time each way, you come forwards. Good. Inhale up towards the centre and then gently bring that elbow back. Come up towards the centre, hold it here, lengthen out in the arms. Straighten the front leg and lift up, palms come together and down in front of the heart space. Good. Turn your chest towards the front of the mat, we step up. Take a deep breath in, stretch up, lean to the right. Good. Inhale up towards the centre. Really pull away with those fingertips as you lean to the left. Up towards the centre, palms come down. We sit back in our chair. Pushing our bottom out behind, drawing up through that navel. Good. You're going to drop your right arm down, your left arm up, and turn to the left. You're going to inhale up towards the centre, and then you gently turn to the right. Up towards the centre and we hold. Good. Lengthen up. Palms down in front of the heart space. Good. Step back with your right leg. Your toe goes down. We open out for our warrior two. Lengthening out with the arms facing the right wall. Good. Find your strength here. Pressing everything down. Drawing everything in. I'm going to lift my arms up. I clasp them behind my head. Nice and strong in the arms. I breathe in and then on my exhale, you come forwards to me, dropping down in the elbow. Good. Legs don't move. Inhale up towards the centre. Lengthen back, lifting up your left elbow. Good. One more time each way. Exhaling down. Good. Lifting all the way up. Exhaling down. Good. We come up towards the centre and hold. And then you lengthen back out. Straighten the front leg, we lift up, palms together, down in front of the heart space. Turn towards the front of the mat, we step up. Nice deep breath in, little forward fold, however it feels right for you, bending your knees if you need to, bringing everything down towards the floor. I'm going to bend my knees, plant my hands, stepping back for a downward dog, there we go. Finding your space here. Good. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Okay, we're going to come forward for a plank but drop for a half. So our shoulders end up over our wrists and then we drop our knees down. Top of the feet on the mat. Now make sure you've got a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. And don't drop your chin down. I want your neck in line with your spine. So you're probably looking past the end of your mat. Now squeeze your bottom, squeeze your belly, grip with those fingers. Take a deep breath in here and exhale. Good. Tuck your toes. We're going to go straight up into a downward dog. So think about pulling your navel all the way up towards the ceiling. Lengthening all the way up and exhale here. Good. Hold for one round of breaths. And exhale. Good. Forwards into a plank. Now you can drop your knees here for a half if you want to. Make sure you're not collapsing in the back. You're pushing away with the heels, getting that weight spread throughout the whole of your body. Drawing through the core, engaging in the bum. Nice long breath. And exhale. Good. Inhale, push up into your downward dog. And exhale here. Okay, little three-legged dog. Our left leg is going to come up, heel towards the ceiling, toe stays down towards the floor. We hold it here for a breath, and then we exhale and slowly lower. Same on the other side. Our right leg comes up, heel goes all the way towards the ceiling. Good. Hold for a breath. And then exhale and lower. Okay, left leg's going to come up. We're going to hold it up. Now we're going to do knee to nose. So as we do knee to nose, we bring our weight forwards, lifting up our right heel. So I inhale, I lift up. And as I exhale, I bring my weight forwards into a plank, look back towards your knee. Inhale and lengthen up. Exhale and down. Good, one more time. Now you do have the option to drop your knee down and do this on all fours. One more time. Lengthen and then lower down. Good, knees come down, sit back in a child's pose before we do the other side. Sorry, you beat me too.
My wrists won't let me do that.
Ah, fair enough, sorry. Okay, we're going to do one more set. I'm afraid we've still got the right leg to do. So bring your hands forwards, grip with those fingertips. Now remember, you do have the option to go from your downward dog, dropping a knee down and then just lengthening your leg out and coming knee to nose. So find what feels right for you. If you feel your back losing a little bit of control, bring the knees down. You're going to lengthen up into your downward dog, stretching up through the spine. Taking a breath here and exhale. Good, right heel comes up. Hold your three-legged dog as you exhale. Take another deep breath in and then it's knee to nose. So we bring the weight forwards into a plank, look back towards your knee. Inhale, lengthen up, three-legged dog. Exhale, slowly tuck under, look back towards your knee. Two more times, lift up. Exhale and down. Good, one more time. Exhale and down. Good, back into your downward dog. And then knees down, lengthen back into a child's pose. Top of the feet on the mat, arms wherever it's comfortable for you. Relaxing off from the wrists. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Lovely. You're going to slowly bring yourself forwards and just come down onto your back. Feet flat on the floor, knees bent. So, I like doing core exercises on your back because it's protecting your spine. Your back's going to stay down. If you're doing any exercises where you find your lower back is arching off the mat, make the movement smaller or bring your feet down to the mat. Make sure it's your core doing the work here. If you try and do too big a movement, your back will take over and it will start to lift. So you've got a neutral spine here, a natural curve in the spine. That's what you're going to hold. You can do this next exercise. Actually, we'll all do it both ways. So I'm going to keep my hands facing up towards the ceiling. So I'm going to reach up towards the ceiling. Both arms straight up above the shoulder. Good. Now I'm going to straighten out my left leg, and as I straighten out my left leg, I bring my right arm over to touch the floor above my head. And then I bring the arm back up and I put the foot back on the floor. Other side. So left arm goes over the head and I just kick out my right leg. And then I bring them both back towards the centre. Now, keep doing that. So right arm and left leg, I lengthen. And then I draw it back. One more time, opposite side, lengthen the leg out. And then bring it back. Now, when you lengthen your leg out, you take it too low, you might find your back lift. So find where it feels right for you. You can stick with that if that's enough. If you can feel that in your core, then it's doing what it says on the tin, quite frankly. If you want a slightly different version, you're going to bring your feet off the floor and you're going to be in an upside down tabletop. So now you've got less support for your back, Your core really needs to be working here. Make sure that lower back isn't lifting. So I'm going to take my right leg out and my left arm over my head. So I stretch them out and then I draw them back. I'm going to do the other side. So you don't have to bring your leg all the way down to the floor. 45 degrees will normally do it. And then you bring it back. So lengthen. Good. Try and keep the leg off the floor so you're pushing it out, engaging the core and then drawing it back. And again, so it's these slow controlled movements that are going to work your core. Remember, you do have the option to do this with one foot down on the floor and make sure that as you stretch out, your lower back isn't lifting. Good. We're going to do a couple more of these. If at any point you've had enough, you can tuck those knees into your chest. You can have a little roll around. Good. Make sure you're working with your breath, and the slower and the more controlled you do these, the better it is for the core. I don't know how many we've done. Let's do 4 more. Remember, you can stop if you want. 3. Good. 2 more. And 1 more. Lovely. Hug those knees in towards the chest. Give me a little rock. Just look on the plus side. It's not on your wrists.
Keep your toes.
Okay, lovely. So we're going to straighten our legs up towards the ceiling, both of them this time. Now, be very careful in this. When you take both legs away from you, you will not be able to go very low before your back starts to lift properly. So if you try and take your legs as low as in this, as when you were doing one leg, it's not going to work as well. Your arms are going to go straight up. Good. So take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, your arms go over your head and you push away with your heels just to maybe 60 degrees. And then you inhale and you straighten them up, and then you exhale and slowly lower them down. Good. Now really keep the legs straight and push away with those heels. So it doesn't have to be a big movement. Watch that lower back, engaging in the core. Exhale, you move away into like a V, the arms come to the floor. You inhale and you draw everything up. Good. We're going to do a couple more of these. Wonderful. You're going to hold it up. So you're now reaching towards your toes. I want you to push your heels up towards the ceiling. Now imagine you were trying to touch your toes. You're going to gently just lift the shoulders up and reach up, pressing the lower back down, and then gently come down. And again, you lift up, rolling up, pressing that back down, and then you gently come down. Now, if this is too much, you can keep the shoulders down. You can just reach towards the toes, engaging the core. So find where it feels right for you as you lift, and keep looking towards your toes. So try not to squish that chin on your chest. Good. Lift up, roll up. Okay, we're just going to do 1 more of these, and then you're going to hug those knees in towards your chest. Little rock side to side. How are we doing? Oh, that's ominous. Was it a thumbs up or was it a different one? Okay, I'm going to let you off now. You're going to hold on to your left knee, you're going to hug it in. You're going to lengthen your right leg out, foot on the floor. So just feel a stretch going down the front of your right thigh, anchor that heel down into the floor, draw that left knee in towards the chest. If that isn't comfortable, you can bend your right leg and have your foot flat on the floor. Find where it feels nice for you. Good, long slow breath in here. Try not to tense in the shoulders. and exhale. Let's swap. So bring that right knee in, swap your hands over, and then lengthen your left leg out. Again, heel goes down. Feel that stretch down the front of your hip as well, active in the straight leg, hugging the knee in towards the chest. Good, long, slow breath. And exhale. Wonderful. Let's hug both knees in now, hand on the top of each knee. Pull those knees in towards the chest. Feel that lovely little back press down into the mat. If you want, and if it feels nice, you can lift your shoulders up and curl into a little ball, really stretching out through that spine, or you can keep your shoulders down in a more relaxed position, wherever it feels right. Nice deep breath. And then exhale. We place one foot down, followed by the other. You're going to take your arms out T-shaped, and you're just going to let both of your knees just fall over to one side. Now you can keep both bum cheeks down and just do a little bit of a twist here. You can take your feet further away from your body for a less intense stretch, or you can even lift up on one side, gently lifting up in the bum and getting more of a twist on the back, but just judge how it feels for you. Good, just feel that gentle twist through your spine, breathe through the twist. You might feel a stretch in your outer thigh as well. And then engage your core, and one knee at a time, bring them back up towards the centre. And then just gently let them fall over towards the other side. And don't be surprised if one side feels different to the other, just notice how it feels. Breathing through the twist. So engage that core, one knee at a time, come up towards the centre. And then lengthen both of your legs out. So we're going to start to come into our Shavasana. I've given you the option of eye bags. They have got aromatherapy on them, so if you are allergic to anything, maybe don't use it. I can't exactly remember what I put on them. Remember that next time I wash them. So find your Shavasana, find whatever position is comfortable for you. It might be your corpse pose, it might be lengthening both of your legs out. You might have had enough of that now, and want your knees down a little bit more of a comfortable position. You can even lie on your side if that feels nice. Get your little blankie, get yourself into your position of comfort. And try and have your legs so they're now a little bit further apart. Have your arms a little bit away from your body. Do you want me to tuck you in? Yeah. And feel your body just start to come back into its natural, relaxed state. So you're going to let go of any control you've got over your breath. You're just going to let your body breathe for you. You're going to feel your body just melting backwards into the ground beneath you. You're fully supported. You can let go of any remaining tension anywhere in your body. You can let go of any thoughts dancing around in your head. Just follow the sound of my voice and let your mind relax as well as your body. And feel yourself begin to settle in. Notice how your body feels as it gives in and does start to relax a little bit more. Notice how your mind feels. Notice how your breath feels. And there's nothing you need to do in this moment. You're letting go of all doing and just focusing on just being. If at any point you do become uncomfortable, you can move, but just try and settle into the stillness. Make sure you've chosen a position that's so comfortable you don't need to move. Your legs are relaxed, your feet are relaxed. Your arms are relaxed, your shoulders are away from the ears. Your neck is lengthened and relaxed. And there's nothing distracting you from your relaxation. You're letting go of any thoughts, any need to do. Taking this time for yourself. There's nothing to accomplish, no to-do list, no striving. Just simply enjoying peace. And begin to feel the stillness, relishing the stillness. This simple being. And everything you need is here for you in this moment, in this stillness. You're just receiving my words effortlessly. No need for concentration or thinking. Letting your mind rest. And just be aware with your heart. Just with your awareness on your heart space. I want you to notice your chest filling with each breath. It's filling with oxygen, prana, the vitality for your body. You're pulling in this vital life force from all around us, this prana. This is the key to your vitality. And you're going to deepen your breath, and with each breath in, your body receives more of this life force. It receives more than it needs. You're going to take a breath in, and then you're going to hold it until your body naturally wants to exhale, and then you slowly breathe out. There's no need to force it, but I want you to find this easy, relaxed rhythm that feels just right. So you're inhaling, filling with oxygen, with energy, holding onto that energy as it's received and dispersed, and then exhaling with this silent sigh of relief. Just continue following that pattern of your breath. A deep but relaxed inhale, a soft holding, and a long, effortless exhale. You're inhaling in energy and retaining that gently before letting go of any effort as you exhale. Inhaling, softly holding, and effortlessly exhaling, just at a pace that feels right for you. Drawing in this energy, this prana, allowing your body to receive it and disperse it. And feel your body just sighing with relief as you exhale and let go. You're going to let go of that pattern of breath now and just come back to your natural breathing. Slowly just breathing in and out through the nostrils, not controlling it, not doing anything, letting your body breathe for you. And with your awareness still on your heart centre, I want you to visualise, I want you to picture at your heart centre a beautiful glowing light in your favourite colour. And just feel the warmth and feel this light just enveloping your heart, this beautiful glowing light at your heart centre. And hold awareness on this and allow it to fill your heart centre. And feel that this light, it can't even be contained just in your heart centre. Feel it begin to expand out, and as it expands out, you're bathed in this beautiful, glowing light. And as it expands out, you can feel this light almost pulsing, vibrating, as it disperses out throughout your whole body. Feeling it expand and flow out beyond your heart centre, overflowing through your whole body, down through the arms to the fingertips, down through the legs to the toes. This beautiful light radiating out, even beyond your body, spilling over, creating a field of a loving light all around you. You're surrounded by this beautiful, glowing light. It feels bright, warm, comforting, and alive. You're going to let go of this visualization now and bring your awareness to your heart space just with your natural breath. Notice the gentle movement as you're breathing in and breathing out. You're going to take a deeper breath in, filling that heart space, opening out in the chest with your breath. And then exhaling, softening. And start to bring your awareness now back to your physical body. Feel your body lying on the floor. You can start to move parts of your body to bring your awareness back. And as you start to move, maybe in your fingers or your toes, you feel your energy start to move around your body again. Almost connecting like little pathways, little currents. You can make whatever movements feel right for you. You can make bigger movements if you like. You can stretch, curl, move in any way that feels right for you. Keeping your eyes closed and just noticing how you feel. Notice how your breath feels. Notice how your body feels. Notice how your mind feels. And any positive experiences from our relaxation, know that you can take them away with you into the rest of your day, the rest of your week. You can come back to that feeling of warmth, of basking in a glowing light at any point you need. It's within you. And in your own time, you're going to slowly roll onto your side and then push yourself up to a seated position, keeping your eyes closed. Lengthening your spine, the crown of your head towards the ceiling. There's no rush. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale and softly open your eyes. Good. Roll through those shoulders. Exhale down. And again, roll through the shoulders. Exhale down. Bring your hands together. Take a deep breath in. Push the energy all the way up. And then exhale down. And you're done, my lovely.
Thank you.